and everything. And I appreciate those that was in my last live and was just listening to me. And like as I keep processing everything and learning more about me and more about stuff, and allowing myself to love again, to have be open again to something. But I we had to just make sure that this is stable. This is gonna be stable, and it's not gonna drift away. It's not gonna falter under pressure. It's not gonna, it's not unsturdy. You know, and I know you can't 100%, guarantee anything. Only God can do that. And I just pray on it, and I just have to trust the Lord as I'm going out, and pray that He allows my heart to be open to the right person. So with that being said, I don't give up on love, and I don't give up on having friends, and I don't give up on any of that. I just pray that the right people with good intentions come into my life, and that God allows me to know that these are the right people that's supposed to be there, because I done had some wrong ones, and then they did their damage. Their damage was thorough too, but still healing behind it. And then I guess a part of me sometimes when I look back and I be trying to just figure it out, I just be wanting to ask why. And some people acknowledge their wrongs and some people don't. Some people, it no matter how much proof, evidence, whatever you talk about, and you say how it hurt you or whatever, they they would never acknowledge the role that they played in any of it. Hey, Ace of Spades, they would never acknowledge it. They would never apologize. They don't feel like they did anything wrong. And this crazy to me that you can't even acknowledge the wrong or the role that you played in any of that. And people I think a lot of times I definitely ask why. I was like, why? Like what was it about me? Why did you choose to do this? And sometimes it's just no answer. Sometimes it is no answer. Sometimes they just do it just because, I guess. I don't know. But I had to, at one point, I had to just start to be okay with just not knowing, Even though, no matter how bad I just wanted to know why. I just had to be okay with just not knowing why. I had to be okay with, even if I asked, was any of it real? And you done lied to me before. I know I definitely can't believe you when you say, yes, some of it was real. This part was real. That part was real. And you done lied to me. I don't believe any of it was real. All of it was fake. All of it was a lie. All of it was fictional. Anything that we shared was fictional now, because you ain't mean none of that. Like, in my mind, after that, you done lied to me. So, like, how do I believe what you're saying? So but I do want not let past experiences dictate my future moves or who I love in the future or any of that. Working through all of the hurt and the pain that I have felt in the past, working through emotion, working to love again, and allowing someone to love me, and believing that there are people that are capable of loving me and not walking away, believing that this is a stable ground, believing this is a stable foundation, believing that somebody do want to be there for me forever, and believing the words that they say, believing that I am enough for this person because they love me, they see me, and I am who they want. Um, Sometimes it can be unbelievable because of some of the stuff that I have endured, but believing that I am enough. I am somebody that they want in their life. Hi. But yep, it's just working to that point, to get to that point for me. You love me. Oh, this is so sweet. Um, but I don't have everything mapped out. I don't have everything worked out. I don't know. I don't have all the right answers. I don't like any of that. So, like I said, I'm working through it, building friendships, building relationships, and stuff. And then the damage in the past not control the narrative. But yeah. So those have been the topics for me today, and looking within and hearing people. Like my friends really helped me out today. Like, I love my friend, definitely helped me so much to figure out some things with me, and hearing them out, it was like they're refreshing, and I'm like, wow, you know. And I was like, that is true. I acknowledge that. That's true too. That's true too. I can't put that on them because of somebody. You look good. Thank you. Say hello, beautiful. Hello. Um, I can't let what somebody did to me in the past control anything. But anyway, how y'all day doing? I'm sorry. I just been, like I said, been thinking and stuff. And I'm starting to believe just speaking this artist. Anyway, I'm starting to believe love is possible again. I'm starting to want to open myself up again. I'm a little scared of opening myself up again, but I'm really starting to believe it again, though. Yeah, I am very guarded, but I'm praying this time I might get it right. This time I might get it right. This time I might get it right. AKA out of mind. Being happy. Wow. Happy Friday. Been a while. Happy Friday, boo. Happy Friday, out of mind. Thank you. I hope you been enjoying your Friday, because my Friday has been informative, and it has been a good Friday. I got a chance to see my friend, and you know, and kick it with like my homegirl, Like it was really cool. Today was like it was straight. And like just hearing stuff that I needed to hear today. I'm starting to believe that Mr. Artemon, you dating yet? Are you like taking a break from dating? You taking a break? Cause I know that Uncle Rob was you go to none, just chilling. Uncle Rob, none, just chilling, talking to everybody online. But okay, so you're a guy. I know what causes me not to date because of past trauma a little bit, and kind of like but I do have somebody that I got feelings for, and it just I don't know, but it. You've been smoking. You look hot. No, I'm not. I don't smoke, so I'm not high. I'm happy of life though. I mean, have life, yeah. Um. So why don't you date? Okay, that's nice. They took a picture like that. Okay. Um. Is that cool? This dating channel? No, this is not a dating channel. I talk about random things that may be on my mind that day. Like it can vary. Like a lot of times things vary for me. But this is not a dating channel. I'm just having a conversation. I just wanted to know what, because men and women are different, and I acknowledge that. But like, I just want to know what causes, like, if you're single, what's causing you not to date? Like, speak on it. QTV. You big happy. I actually had breakfast with a lady friend this morning at Golden Corral. Oh, okay. Out of mind. So, are you getting more open to the possibility of maybe, maybe dating? Like, are you opening up to that possibility? Like, there is no such thing as dating these days. Everyone belongs to another eventually. 100% facts. So you don't think anybody could be with just one person and not be, like you don't believe that you can just be with one person. You think the person is gonna eventually go be with somebody else? I don't like. I don't want to believe it because like when I've been married for 30 years, See, and Uncle Rob done been married for 30 years. And you been with just one person, Uncle Rob. So it's possible for no, because it's always another person who can turn you on instantly. Wow. But it's such thing as resisting temptation, and and all that. Like me myself, when I get committed to a person, I be like with them. You literally have to like for you have to leave me most of the time, or do something that's extremely bad for me to want to let go. But when I'm with somebody, I only have eyes for them. I've been married 2 times. I they in a number. Discipline, Tony. Yeah, exactly. I believe I'm with you, Uncle Rob. Yeah, art of mine. Because I mean, I believe that you can be with just one person and be okay with it. Like, I mean, some people. I'm not saying some people don't have trouble with it, but I think it is possible. Though nowadays it becomes less than. It's so many people cheating and stuff like that, or leaving people for another person and getting tempted and falling into temptation. But there are people that do honor marriage vows. There are people that love just that one person. I don't want to believe that everybody's out here cheating. I don't want to believe that everybody out here like can get swayed or tempted. Because if I was like me being with somebody and this is who I really want to be with, ain't nobody can take me from them. Nobody. Like if I'm with you and I really like care about you, that's the reason I said I don't settle. I don't want to settle on love, cause like me being with somebody that I truly care about, I'm not gonna like, no, I'm not gonna jeopardize that. Whatever problems we have, we need to talk through, work through, whatever. And if we gonna call it quits, we need, let's head it out, and before we ever, decide to step out or something. And it's not. Hopefully, it won't be because of another person. But I don't. I understand where Tony's getting, where he got that from. I do understand you, Tony, because most people do be out here, you know, all somebody gotta do is wave they hey, and she comes switching up, and then now your dude is over there all in her face. He like, hey, pretty lady. Now you all up in her face, like I thought you only cared about me, but you like all over there, like where, like I thought you only cared for me. I was the only one. There's no such thing as discipline because our human DNA is full of life. The more you live, the more you meet and get with different women. Okay, but there are people that are introverts. There are people that are not comfortable being around a lot of different people. And they don't want to meet a whole lot of different people. Like, for a social person, I guess. But some people not social like that and don't want to be around a ton of folks. I don't gravitate towards a ton of people. I hate big crowds. I don't really, I like to be around who I like to be around. Like, I don't know. You treat the others so well. Can't think of stepping out. I'm an introvert, and I prefer to meet online, and that's it. So you don't desire to meet a person in person. You don't desire to get like a hug. You don't desire to have that touch or that warmth from another human body. You none of that. Like you don't desire to look at them face to face or eye to eye, like in person. You don't desire a kiss or a hug. You don't desire none of that. To even hold their hand. And so it's all mental then. Like it's I'm just wondering. Cause for me, I like being able to see that person. I like being able to get a hug. And even if I was to meet somebody we have created to be loners and sharing the internet until another internet, and it's different. Okay. If this how you feel, I always just use the biblical like God made one made man, God made woman so men wouldn't have to be alone. So were we truly meant to be alone if we are supposed to have a mate? Like, mm, but I do feel like you have to be alone to get to know yourself before you can actually truly be with somebody else. It's very good to get to being able to be to yourself and be alone. So you can cope with being to yourself, because some people are scared to be alone with their own thoughts. But you have to learn how to be alone before you be together with somebody else, I think. But anyway, to introverts, not a match. You don't think they can be a match? You don't think two introverts can be a match? Okay. So, what's a match to an introvert to you? Because I would think an introvert and another introvert could understand each other, and how they don't like big crowds or being around a whole lot of people, or they don't like doing certain things, and they would have a lot of stuff in common. So that gives you more to talk about. It doesn't seem weird or anything like that, because the other person gets you. I think, to me, I think that would make it easier, and they would understand why you don't want to talk today. They would understand you don't want to talk all the time. They would understand you a little bit better than somebody that's extrovert and they kind of trying to push you to do things you don't want to do. Because an introvert I wouldn't think they would push another introvert to, hey, let's go to the, they want advanced life stays the same place. You think they would stay stuck in the same place? Interesting. I don't know. It's not a good idea hooking up with strangers unless you're introverted, because it's dangerous and creepy out there. It's dangerous and creepy out there. Everyone needs motivation. I hear you, Uncle Rob, and I hear you, Tony. It's creepy. It might be creepy out there, and it's dangerous. But I mean, shoot, being at home can be dangerous. Like you act like can't nobody get it just because your door closed or your door locked. Don't mean that people can't get in. Stuff happen at home. Accidental things happen all the time. Sound like you scared, Tony. Tony. Um, I'm always attracted to females who aren't attracted to me, so I don't press it. Though, that's very okay. I was okay. As far as me, I always think like it's the initial attraction, like um some type of attraction, there, and then we start a conversation. But after a while, it starts to die down, I guess maybe. But I don't know. But I guess and since it happened a few times, a lot of times I be looking for that part to happen again. Like, oh, it started off hot and heavy, and then all of a sudden it just sizzles, like fizzles out, and you shouldn't be looking at stuff like that. Definitely be thinking that it's gonna fizzle sometimes with people. But I'm retired Army combat veteran and traveled the world. Even sleep, I prefer being introvert. Every man attracted to a female that's out, they leave. They don't. Wow, I didn't understand that. Really? Every man is attracted to a woman that's out their league. Mm. So, no man is attracted to a woman they feel that they can get, or they're attracted to. They're more like I don't get like. Do men settle then? Like do y'all feel as though men settle? Like you can't get who you really want, so you just settle for who's available and just who wants you. And what makes them so out of your league though? I mean, we all human beings. Ain't no better dirt. Like when we die, they dirt ain't gonna be no better than your dirt. They breathe the same oxygen as you breathe. Of course, we have almost every 7 hours. Black American have. Oh, so you got a little friend then, Tony. Okay. So you got a little friend, and ain't nothing wrong with that. So you're not alone. You're an introvert, but you're not alone because you got a little friend. And you can't say what's gonna happen in the future. Nobody can predict the future. You might think it's gonna stay this one way forever, and things have a way of surprising you. Life be life. I always say life be life, and it definitely will surprise you sometime. But if that's what you choose to do, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Can't nobody say you have to live your life and what's right for you. If you feel like that's right for your life, I would never discourage you from things that you feel that is right for you. You ain't hurting nobody. Being an introvert and you don't really want to get to know other people. That's fine. So I don't know. I just but I don't think it is should be like a league because things can change and like when you die, ain't nobody dirt better than nobody else is. Oh, they were out of my league. They were this and that. They just another person, just like you are. They breathe the same air you breathe and everything. So, like, truly out your league. Now, I can understand two people not being compatible, and I can understand hey, they might not like me or I might not like them because due to this circumstance or that circumstance. I'm not gonna say everybody gonna like you. But just say people are out of your league. No, it just might not be compatible. If people like who they like. This girl might not like bald men, but this girl love bald men, and she seen you and her eyes might light up. You like what? She like you because this is what she is attracted to. I believe it's somebody out there. I am an introvert. I tried to come like as far as I enjoy accomplishing things that I've set for myself though. Like I wanted to start a channel and I did. I wanted to do music and I did that. Like we got one life to live, right? And we never know when's gonna be our last day. And I wanna say that I did as much as I could possibly do before my time comes. Like that I want to do. I'm clearing my bucket list. Military experience, like well, got this. People said I just turned away. Age is quite joy. So, Mr. Artemine, are you a introvert too? Oh, yeah. You, I didn't know that you were an introvert. So, um, wow. I never would have got that from you that you were an introvert, but yeah. But introverts come different sometimes. But I feel as though I am like that, but I got stuff that I want to accomplish, and I can't accomplish it just standing still. But I don't be around. I don't like big crowds and stuff like that neither though. So and I don't hang around everybody. But that's like I have to put myself out there. But people do get set in that ways, and I agree with that part. And I'm not saying it's bad to be an introvert because, like I said, I'm like, but it does not stop me from meeting people a little bit, and for far as me. Now, sometimes I really do get uncomfortable in certain situations, but when you, I need some loving, like everyone. No, I was at the end of Vietnam, and all of us like getting into it. to um my right man. That's a blessing, Tony. I keep getting confused with you and Uncle Rob because you okay, so you are the one in the military. It's Tony. And loves in Vietnam respect. Hold on, so were both of y'all in the military? Uncle Rob and Tony, both of y'all were in the military? Just gotta make sure I'm following this along well. Oh, so not you. Just Tony. Okay. Introverts is one that protects their peace. That's true. That's true. Because if something does disturb my peace, I don't mind cutting off. Because you learn how to be alone. A lot of people hold on to stuff so they won't be alone. Like, have you ever seen somebody hold on to a bad relationship because they just don't want to be alone? And I'm not willing to hold on to none that's bad. Like, that's really, though, like I said, though I do love strong and it's hard to let go, but I refuse to, like, just sit there in it for too long. I just try to pray it off and just try to stay strong, and then I just let go. I be praying about it though. I do have to pray because a lot of times when I love something, it's hard for me to let it go. Along with that being lonely, it's a challenge. Because even though you can be good with being alone, right? Every now and then loneliness does sneak in there. Some of them rainy days, late nights, it'd be so nice to have somebody here with you, right? It'd be nice to be able to call somebody up and see them or spend this or go out to eat with somebody or like it creeps in there. But I value my peace and I'm not gonna let nobody come in and disturbing my peace. That part too. I was in the army, honey. Bush and swampy jungles. You had a heck of a story, Tony. You did a lot of stuff. What need to turn this air off? It's cold. I'm sorry, I was glancing out there. But so everybody on here is more of an introvert. Like so Mr. Itemized, Tony and Uncle Rob, y'all like all introverts. And me, like I said. So but I didn't push myself out. Mr. Tony. Well, I'm glad you did too. So, Mr. Artemis, how did the day go? It went well. You thinking about a second one? This then about dating again. I gotta stay up. I think I'm getting sleepy. And I really do appreciate you gentlemen talking to me and sharing with me your stories and sharing, your thoughts, your opinions and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Breakfast went home, got my art got on my art zone. I worked on right now. Got me adorable. I appreciate that, Mr. Ottoman. Thank you for the compliment. I'm not living in your car, are you? So I'm not living in your car, are you? Are you asking me, am I living in my car? No, I'm not living in my car. I like to do my lives in my car because in the house it's more loud. No, I'm not living in my car. It's just quieter to do it out in the car. It's more peaceful for me to do it while I'm in the car. When I'm in the house, it's more loud. But no, I am not. Because most of the time you're going to come out here, most of the time I'm going to be in my car when I'm like doing a live. Because I find it to be more peaceful for me. No, I'm good, Uncle Rob. Everything is straight. God is good. I'm just outside for right now before I go in the house to go lay down and go to sleep. I'm off of work today, so I'm just chilling. I don't really tell there too much. I don't really drop my location. I just live down south in the U.S. Like, I learned one thing about being online. You don't reveal too much online because just because y'all are okay don't mean that everybody is. And I had some crazy stuff happen like from online. So therefore I don't drop too much of my location. You in Florida? That's nice. What's my Friday plans? Ooh, nothing so far. Nothing so far. Probably do some karaoke or something. But I have nothing. I'm doing the live right now. Probably some karaoke. I don't really have nothing else really planned that I'm gonna really do. So if anything else happen, it'll be a surprise. But I ain't got nothing else planned right now. But things have a way of surprising themselves and just working their way out. If you are in a relationship, okay, you remember where my area? Oh no. Okay, Mr. Ironman, I want to say you in Washington. Am I wrong? You let me know if I'm wrong. Because I've been thinking you were in Washington all the time. And I could be wrong. Yep. Let's see, in Baltimore. Okay. Jamie. um, question. Okay. And this is a hypothetical question. If you met somebody online, right? But y'all ain't never met in person. Y'all just talking. It's just conversation. Right? Hey. Thank you. Y'all never met in person, right? If they go talking to somebody else, does that qualify as cheating? Y'all ain't never met in person, and they go talk to somebody else online. Does it qualify as them cheating on you? And they ain't never met this person either. So they ain't never met neither one of y'all, but y'all just talking. And they went and talked to somebody else while they still talking to you. So are they qualified as being cheaters? Or does it only qualify as cheating when they physically touch somebody else? Does the conversation that they having with this other person qualify as cheating? But they ain't never like they never met you in person and they never met that person in person. Does it qualify as cheating if they talk to another person? I just want to know. This is a question, and just to see what other people think about it. I don't know. Never mind. I guess. But I just wondering that if it's not a established relationship. I mean, y'all agreed that y'all were talking. Y'all agreed that y'all were dating, online dating. But y'all never met each other. Y'all never met each other. Y'all have never held hands, kissed, touched, nothing. But y'all are together online. Y'all are together like online. Y'all online couple, whatever. But they go and talk to somebody else. They ain't never met them either. And they never met them. But they talking to them. Does that qualify as them cheating? Because they talking to somebody else. But they ain't never met neither one of y'all in person. Y'all ain't never met. They ain't never met the other person in person. I just wanted to know. I said no. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. For me, I just like if I'm talking to somebody, like if I'm talking to them online, right? We talking, and I'm catching feelings for you, and I claim you as mine, and you claim me as yours. You go poking around talking to some other girl. I'm gonna assume that you want to be free, and I'm gonna take that as you don't want to be exclusive with me. I am territorial when it's something that I consider is mine. And though we have not met yet, we're making plans to meet. And you chose to go talk to somebody else. Yeah, you can have them. You can have. You were a cheater in my book, and I was gonna waste my time meeting you, and you wanted to go mess with this girl, that girl. You couldn't even be patient with me. Yeah, I said an online relationship. You're online, but y'all talk all the time. Yeah, like I was like if I was talking to them and now you finna go give somebody else the time that you were giving me, I might be like a little peed off because that's supposed to be my time because you're my boyfriend. We agreed to this. You can't be a man of your word. That I'm their one and only, but you entertaining other females, and if I didn't voice my opinion about it, I might feel as though like you might have a trouble being like if we ever did meet, you might still have trouble being faithful to me. But in defense, like it's hard to take that person serious until you met them, because people can tell you anything. I don't know. Sorry. No physical contact. It's not a relationship. If we physical, I'm talking to someone. It's I don't feel. I don't want them to talk to nobody else. I want when you met me, you felt like you met your one, and my conversation can't stimulate you enough for you not to want to go talk to somebody else. Mm-mm. Well, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, I think I gotta get off because I'm getting sleepy. Artemis, I appreciate you. I hope you have a pleasant evening. Nice to meet Tony and Uncle Rob. Nice to meet y'all. Nice to talk to everybody. I'm finna go to sleep because my eyes keep closing. Hopefully we'll be able to start that conversation back over again later. Alright, y'all. Peace.